Hey guys, it's Frozen Joe, and I'm here to do another episode of the 2016 Backyard Fruit Tree Project. Today I'm going to be looking at Georgia White Hybrid. Georgia White Hybrid. Now this tree did actually produce a couple of brevas on it, but I just didn't really get the chance to get the camera on them. It's kind of worked out that way. I think, like, here's a breva here. There's still a couple more on here. So as they ripen, I'll try to get the camera on this. In fact, here's one right here. There's a breva right there. It's a little bit away still. And so I guess there are still a few brevas on here. But as of yet, I haven't really been able to capture a breva on camera at the right time. But this one's kind of ripe, so I'll pick it too. But I have picked a few main crop figs here. I want to talk about that today. See, here's the leaf. Georgia White Hybrid. This tree is only a few years old for me. It's grown pretty fast. And this is definitely the biggest year in terms of crop production. It's got a lot of figs on it. I mean, you can see. It's just, for a smaller tree, it's pretty productive. And the fruit's a large size, especially for a smaller tree. So here are the figs. They have a small but open eye. Some of these are closed. I think that's very, very small open eye. That looks closed. This here is a small open eye, and I see there's an ant on it. So those ants, they'll find their way in. You know, even if the eye is totally closed, if they really want to get into a fig, they'll just eat through the side of it to get into it. There's not much you can do about those little ants. You can see it's a yellowish color fig, like light green to yellowish in color. It does tend a little bit to sunburn. I've noticed the fruit. If the fruit's exposed to the sun, wide open to the sun as it's ripening, it can get a little bit of sunburn on the skin. I think it has a delicate skin, that's why. And let me cut these open. We can take a look at what they're like inside. Now this tree is growing right next to my Violet de Bordeaux. But I think we're going to see a difference right off the bat here. It's much juicier. I just did Violet de Bordeaux. I mean, it's growing. This is Violet de Bordeaux right here. This is Georgia White Hybrid right next to it. And you just see, I mean, it's much juicier. Now this, I'm looking at this fig. I'm thinking that's some mold in there. Mold. I'm pretty sure that's some mold, which I've never experienced in this before, but I haven't had too many of them. These other ones don't look like they have any mold like that. I'm gonna take a bite of this one. This looks like the best bite. I mean, you can see it's very jammy in there. It's got a nice flavor and sweetness. Got a good seed crunch. The skin is pretty tender. It's a nice fig. That's a good fig right there. Tastes good. Georgia White Hybrid. Only had it a few years, but I like it. I'm looking forward to this tree getting bigger and bigger over time and making more fruit for me. It's Georgia White Hybrid, guys. It's a good tree. Thanks for watching.